Welcome back to Asgard, and welcome to the fourth episode of our, TerraFirmaPunk modded Minecraft Let's Play series. I've actually got some zombies out there, so I'm kind of hiding out for the night here. But if you recall last episode, we started getting into, a lot of the stuff involving food and cooking stuff down, and actually got our first pick. And these picks have a ton of durability, by the way, because I went and I mined, 80 copper, and just used a little bit off the pick. So it does last for quite a while. So once you make one of these, you're going to be good for a little bit. This episode, we're going to be trying to work on progressing. I guess technically now we're kind of out of the Stone Age, but we're still, we're in the Casting Age. Stuff's still going to be hard on us, but not quite as hard. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is, if you notice, I kind of built this out so that we can kind of hopefully exist pretty safely. Is my goal, because I do know, according to what I read, if we're kind of hiding out like this, the zombies aren't going to notice us as easily, unless we go outside or something. Also worth noting, I think they hear us or something. But you are able to combine foods to make, to take up less slots, basically. Yeah, here they come. I don't have any axe or anything. I used it all getting wood to build this out, and so we had a place to live. But that's actually okay, though, because we actually need these zombies for a quest. So it's doing a little bit of damage to my pig, which kind of sucks, but it's either that or run away or die or something. And neither of those options are really ideal for me. Alright, so that actually... No, we need one more zombie and we'll get another life. But if you notice, I still haven't died at all, so that's good. I actually thought I was going to when I went down there mining, but I was able to escape. But you're actually able to combine these food items, so if you notice, it's kind of hard to tell, but the for example, this is 34.8 ounces and this one's 15.81. You combine them together and we're going to get a 50.61 ounce onion, or serving of onion. So all this, all these onions and stuff that we were storing up in here, we can actually just pull these out and combine them, and it's going to save us a lot on storage space. So I remember reading something about that, but last episode totally slipped my mind. So we'll just combine these down, and let's see, that's 34. Yeah, I think we can squeeze these in together and get a full 160 ounce onion. So, oh, and we got a little bit left over. Okay, I'll tell you what, we can probably eat that. Well, no, that's alright. But anyway, we cut down quite a bit on the amount of, onion and stuff that we had. I don't remember what all's in these, so we'll take a look. Claystone. Okay. Now the first thing we're going to want to set up here is we are going to actually do a little bit of cooking today. You know what? I'm going to need one of these. Let me empty out a little bit of my inventory here, throw that dirt, and I've got more copper nuggets. I guess those are coming from the zombies. I'm assuming. Alright, so throw that clay in there. Okay. Now, let's add in... Yeah, I guess we can just cook all of this. We'll set it down in there, and then, we still got some copper here. But actually, I think this will be enough for what we're going to want to do here. And I'm hoping this doesn't burn everything up. That's why I removed that thatch, because I know thatch is extremely flammable. But I'm hoping that this doesn't burn down my house. But I'll kind of keep an eye on it, and we'll... Shoot. Okay, well that failed. Okay. Am I out of sticks entirely? Yes. And we can't... No, we can't craft sticks. I think we can once we get planks, but... you know, as it stands right now, we don't have... the ability to make planks. But this episode, we're actually going to be getting that, as well as a couple other really nice things. You'll see. But it's all kind of working towards getting us out of, you know, this this Stone Age and Casting Age. Try to start working towards. Well, I don't know what the actual stage is called after the Casting Age. We're kind of, I've noticed we're kind of moving on past the quests, because the quests, like they want us to make like jack-o'-lanterns and stuff, and I haven't found any pumpkins. This pottery, they want us to make a much more of that. Paper, which I haven't found any reeds. I'm assuming... Yeah, I mean, we can't even gather the cattails, so... Okay. Anyway, I'll try to find some of that stuff, but, I mean, everywhere I go is just, this plains. You know, about as far as I can head out, so... Because I don't feel safe really going really far. Oh, these all died. Because they couldn't see the sunlight. Alright. So, let's see here. We'll go ahead and light that on fire. And then while that's cooking, so actually... Oh, yeah. It's wanting to catch on fire. So I'm going to have to sit and watch this, I think. I'll kind of keep an eye on it anyway. That sucks. Alright, actually, I know what we'll do. Oh yeah, it's burning open right now. Great. Great. Probably shouldn't have started the fire in the house here, but, oh well. Okay, let me run up top. We're gonna have to deal with this. I put it in here because I don't really want it to turn night and then zombies start coming and all that mess. But there we go. I'm just gonna like dig out some of these blocks and kind of give it a little bit more space. Kind of build like almost like a chimney. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Now that should be alright, I should think. Okay. I don't know. Hopefully soon we'll be out of, you know, building with wood and all that. Oh, shit. I was like, oh no, there's a fire in my house. Okay. So the reason we're cooking that down is we're going to craft ourselves a saw. Which, if you recall last episode, we actually made this saw mold. So that's what we're going to be getting first thing today. And then we're also going to be getting a sword. So that way zombies... Oh man, no, no, everything is burning. Okay, this is not what I was hoping for. Stop burning. Stop it. Okay. Maybe if we expand it out a little bit more. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay. We've got like a TP or something going. Not really a TP, but I don't know what you'd call this, but we got something going. Alright. Now I think once we get that stuff chopped down, it should be... Nope, that's not safe at all. Oh my god. But yeah, the place I ended up going to mine up the copper was actually that little cave system over there. You know, around where we found the copper before. But I tell you what, since I'm having to watch this and deal with this, I'm just going to cut camera for just a minute while I wait for that fire to finish up, melting up the copper and everything, and then I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Just putting this back on. Note to self, I'm not going to start a fire in the house anymore. But we got our copper here. And if you recall, like we did last time, we have 1,600 units this time of copper. So let's go ahead and pour ourselves a saw mold. We'll give that a second. I didn't realize I had access to my inventory. So that gets us that. Let's go ahead and break that out. Now the next thing we're going to want to pour is, of course, the sword mold. This way we can actually have some kind of a weapon to fight zombies with. And then we're going to want... Oh, you know what? I probably should have made more of these. Unshaped copper. And then I think... How do we make this into an ingot? I thought we just... Is it the... What copper... What copper are we supposed to be using? Railcraft? It's no. Okay. Ingot mold. Copper ingot. Cause see, what we're wanting is we're wanting these, oh, where are they? It's like a copper double ingot. Gold. Where's it at? Bronze. Anvil, copper anvil are better. Okay. I don't know why we can't find the copper stuff. Let me see here. Where is the... There's copper double ingots. That's what we want. Yeah, unshaped copper. Unshaped copper should make a copper ingot, but... Oh, there it is. Okay, maybe we had to let it cool or something. Oh, and it doesn't actually use up the mold. That's really, really nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves, you know, all of these copper ingots that we can get. Oh, we're going to have to wait for it to cool. That's the problem. Okay, well, while that's cooling, let's go ahead and make our new tools here. So we got ourselves a copper saw now and a copper sword, which this does 165 damage, which is quite a bit of a step up for us. Oh, you know, I forgot. Oh, I got lungs, brains, and a deer bladder. Oh, okay. What else in that, actually? I forgot I had that on my back this whole time. Yeah, right now the liquid's still white. So we'll want to make some more of these unshaped copper molds so that, you know, so that we can actually be cooling more of these at once than just one at a time, because this is pretty bad. So what we're going to want to do now that we have the saw is all these logs that we have, we can actually finally make lumber out of this. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make ourselves a bit of lumber, and if you notice, you do get quite a bit of lumber from it, and you can make planks with it. So we're going to want 4 planks. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and actually just make all of these that we can. Alright, so 10 planks. Oh, that's still a liquid. Alright. And now that we have planks, we can actually finally make ourselves a crafting table. And the way the crafting table on here works is whenever you craft it, if you notice now, we can do a 3x3 just on our person. So that's actually really, really nice. A really nice feature of this pack. Oh, these don't stack until they're cooled. That's kind of a pain. Okay. But anyway, oh, come here. What we can do now is, second, that didn't finish filling. Whoops. Okay. Now that we have some logs, let's go ahead and get a few more. Where'd my saw go? Okay. And just do that. Make ourselves some planks, and now we can finally craft ourselves a chest. No, we can't. I lied. Maybe it all has to be the... Or is it made out of planks? It actually might be made out of planks. Let me check. I can't recall. Yeah, it's made out of planks. So, alright, we can finally get ourselves a few chests. I'm going to go ahead and make 4 of them, because inventory sucks. We've got crap everywhere. We've got quests that we can't even finish and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and make these. Now if you notice, they are reduced. Can I not? Oh, I can't put that in there since it's not cooled down yet. Wow, okay. Let's throw all this stuff just into here for now. Okay. And we've got some clay molds here, but we still have to fire all those. Let me see. And it's still in liquid form. I think I'm going to start a fire outside this time. And we will get... Where's my straw? There we go. And let me make a new knife. I know I have a knife blade. I think it's in here now. Yeah. Alright, let's get another knife and go get a little bit more straw and some wood and start ourselves a fire so that we can actually start, you know, maybe cook down some more molds so that we can be cooling more than one piece of copper at a time. I didn't realize it was going to take, you know, that long to cool the stuff and have to do it like one at a time and all that. Alright. And let's see. Place those in there, and then we'll just get a little bit more straw here. And I need just a few more wood few more pieces of wood here. And it does look like we have zombies coming over, but we have a sword now, so I'm not quite so scared of zombies and stuff at the moment, because now that we have that, I think we're going to be okay. There's my fire starter. I kind of wanted to get this started before he got here. Stay away. There we go. That worked out perfect. Oh yeah, zombies are a joke now, so we are all set to kill them. That's actually really, really satisfying once you get your sword, just to beat the hell out of these guys. Because I mean, you still run into these that take a few more hits, but it's not too big of an issue. And that means we've actually completed another quest. Monster Hunter. So let's take, I'm not really worried about native copper nuggets. We have plenty of those. Sugarcane is edible? Huh. I'm going to take the reward bag. And now they want us to kill skeletons. Fun times. Alright, and we got this coal. Let's just take just standard coal. I don't know, what the difference is going to be between those, but... And let's see what's in our reward bag. And let's go ahead and pop our heart now, too. So we have 6 lives now, and we got ourselves... That's trash. 2 small galena. Okay. Yeah, I think we should have went with the sugarcane. I was like hoping we'd get something really, really good, Alright, let's throw this stuff in there. That. And, let's see. Now if you notice, that is actually solidified now. That copper has solidified inside the vase. So in order to heat it back up, we're going to have to refire it. Because after a while it does... it does cool down, and you kind of want to use it all before then. Now we're not going to lose anything on it, so it's not too big of an issue, but it's just kind of a pain because now we're going to have to reheat it and all that, but oh well. When we do that, we'll actually cook some more copper and stuff, and it'll probably be next episode, but we'll get our anvil made, so... but the next thing we want to do, now that we have our 3x3 crafting, finally, is this short defensive barrier. We can finally now make these cobblestone walls. So, let's get started with that. Basalt, phyllite, yeah. And you can just craft them just like this. That's the reason we couldn't craft them before, is because you do need the 3x3 to craft that. But we'll get quite a few of these, and that's actually... Really? This... Oh my god. Apparently basalt rock won't work for the quest. So, yay. Alright, let's get phyllite cobblestone. Hopefully that works. Are you kidding me? We just need 10 of these. Okay. I don't guess I have any more rocks to try. Well, anyway, let's actually use these though. We can just all I have around here is basalt rock. But we can set up a little wall here, and this is going to keep zombies out, while we're cooking stuff and doing all that. So we'll actually make this where's my shovel? You dig up this dirt here. Kind of dig this back just a little bit. And I'll dig this out so they can't just jump up on top of the roof and then come over. Alright. Now, if you recall that copper shovel we got from a loot bag, I was hoping for something like that when we popped that loot bag, but no such luck. Kind of dig this bag just a little bit more, and we'll get this set up. So what I'm thinking is we'll run this cobblestone wall back here like this. Oh, that's all dirt. Just so we have ample space to make fire pits and whatnot. And then what we'll do is we'll actually take this wood out. Like that. And then, let's see, where's those, where did I put those thatch blocks? Right here. I'm still going to use these for the entryway. Hopefully that doesn't catch on fire. I know this stuff's really flammable, but it's also, I mean, I don't think it's that flammable. So, but we'll go ahead and make, I think, one more set of these walls. I'm not worried that they don't match, but I feel like we're actually getting to where, you know, we're not just struggling to survive anymore. We're actually, I'm not going to say thriving, but, you know, we're, well, I was going to say we're well fed, but I need to actually eat something. But we have food on hand. And did I eat all that salad that I'd made? Huh, I guess I did. Okay, well, we'll just eat some onions. That sounds great. Actually, I wonder if... No, that doesn't, that won't work for us. Okay. And by the way, this food, I don't know, it says the food apparently deteriorates, but I haven't noticed it. Like, this stuff's been in the table this whole time, and it hasn't really deteriorated. But if you're having an issue with that, you can actually store it inside these large vessels and seal it up, and it's going to cause the food to decay at a slower rate. So, if that's something that you're having an issue with, just throw it in this and then, you know, seal it up. And yeah. And I'll probably actually, tell you what, I'm going to move this outside so that we can, you know, we've got the water right there, but I feel like, oh, man, I feel like maybe the rainwater's probably better for us. I don't know for sure. I haven't read anything about that, but I feel like the rainwater is probably better for us to drink than just water out of the lake there. So we'll set this up right back here. Unseal that so we can start getting rainwater, and we now have ourselves 4 of these ceramic molds. So I'm going to need some more there we go. I'm going to need some more straw, actually. Just a little bit. Luckily, this stuff is like super easy to collect. But the next thing we're actually going to be going for is the anvil, but it does require, let me pull the recipe here. Basically, to get out of the casting age, we're going to have to make ourselves a few of these anvils. We're going to have to get these copper double ingots, and I believe we need, see, 7 of these, I think. Yeah. So we're going to need 14 copper ingots. I'm going to have to do a bit more mining and stuff before I'll be able to do that. So, but I'm going to go ahead and get this firing again. Just really, really fast. And some wood. Alright. Now, Let's take a look here. What do we need to make? I doubt we can make any kind of armor and stuff yet, can we? Oh no. There's no way. Yeah, okay. But, we can start doing stuff with barrels. Now, I did read that the large vessels that we've got will work for anything that, you know, a barrel would be used to make, except for like alcohol and stuff. So, if we wanted to, how do we do this? Like the sheep bladder? We'll need water sack leather. Because I was wanting to make a leather water sack since we got that bladder, but we'll need this water sack. Okay, we're going to have to get leather. So that's what we're going to try to get. So what we'll do, we'll need a few pieces. I haven't done enough hunting just yet to make it, but let's see. Let's throw this stuff in there. And that. Okay. I don't know if this actually has to be outside or if this can just... if it can just be inside. I'm not sure. Just set it up right here. And then we can just stick our... I think our rawhide in there and seal it up, right? Let's see here. We'll need leather, vessel, or barrel. Oh, and it takes... I did a medium one, but it's going to take 8 hours, but that is going to give us 2 leather. So, we'll be able to, you know, once this is done... yeah, once this is done, we'll actually be able to... oh yeah, we're going to need string, aren't we? Okay, let me see. No, wool yarn. We're going to need wool from sheepskin. You know, I haven't seen, this entire time, I haven't seen any kind of sheep or cow or anything. So, I don't know. But let's actually go exploring. I think I'm just going to speed it up when I edit this, so. But yeah, let's go exploring and see if we can maybe find some sugar cane to make paper, some jack-o'-lanterns to make, some pumpkins to make jack-o'-lanterns, and some of that. Maybe start filling out some of this quest, and who knows, we might actually find a rock that works with this. So, it's kind of irritating that only certain rocks work with it, but... whoa, what the hell is this? Is that bad? Is he bad? Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, that's our first death. Man! Oh, let me go get my stuff back. So let's just take a quick look. No, I actually don't want to take a quick look. I'm kind of scared. So we'll head up this way really, really quick. And, oh wow. Huh. I like those mountains. We might actually use that for a base. Now, I did pick up some more rocks as I was moving through here. If you noticed, I was trying to stay alive. Oh yeah, I like that up there. Okay, we'll be back. We'll come back here. We'll just mark this as a nice area. But let's head on back to the base. I just don't really feel safe being away from the base. Plus our hunger's about out, and yeah. I was hoping that those spiders would have dropped the wool yarn, but oh well. But anyway, we'll be back once I get back over to the base and everything. Alright, we're back. We're going to try to make that wall really, really quick, at least. There we go. And let me grab some food really quick. Really, really, really quick. much is left on here? 3.9 ounces. Okay, see, if you notice there's 30.2% decay on this. So what we can do is we can actually take and just add a knife, and it's actually going to drop it by a little over an ounce, but all the decay will be gone. So we can actually keep our food a little bit longer that way. So we're going to do that, and let's see. Now we have some copper here. So let me get that going. And between this episode and next, I'll actually get a bunch more of this copper and cooked up and done. And everything. Haha. Haha. But yeah, now I feel like we're actually getting somewhere with this pack and making some progress, so. Oh shit, his name is Beekeeper. And he has an absolute ton of HP. Now, one thing, I haven't noticed any creatures from Lycanite's mobs. You know, since we started. Now, they might only be, like, maybe, say, in the Nether or something. Oh, wow. He must have been a special one. APR shirt. And a reward bag. Oh, nice. So I guess if you find one of them, definitely kill them. I'm going to hold on to the APR shirt. The honeycomb. But let's see what's in here. Please let it be, like, wool. I don't know what it is, but these reward bags today suck. Okay, so we got one piece of dirt that doesn't even stack with that dirt. Because it's diorite dirt instead of the basalt dirt. So, but anyway, let's see if we can actually... Oh, shoot. I forgot, when you die, you will have to craft yourself a new crafting table. So, be aware of that. There we go. Alright, now let's see if this will... Is this the wall that we made before, Firelight? I don't know, we'll find out. Manual detect. This is driving me insane. Okay. Okay, yeah, that was the one that we made before. Let's get our copper out. What the hell's that do? Alright, so that's going to be 7, so we're about halfway there. But I tell you what, I think we'll probably end the episode there. Let me take a quick look at the quest book and see if there's anything else that we could possibly do. I feel like now it's just working into, you know, getting through all this copper and stuff. And just a lot of cooking pottery right now. I still need to find all these different, like, gabbro rocks and conglomerate rocks and andesite and marble, but I'll try to find some pumpkins and sugar canes, since apparently to proceed down the line here we're gonna have to find pumpkins. But yeah, we're working towards making that antique atlas. I wonder what unlocks the blacksmith though, because I mean I feel like we should already be on that because we're making copper tools and stuff, but I don't know. But yeah, but I guess we'll end the episode there. I apologize we didn't get more done. It's just at this point I think in the pack it's more of like a time sink. That's still processing. Yeah. But I'll keep working on getting copper and stuff and making the pottery. Hopefully next episode we'll finish out this quest. You know, we still gotta make ceramic jugs and all that. But I'll get some of that stuff done. Maybe that'll unlock the blacksmith line. I'm guessing, maybe. But, oh. But yeah, so, like I said, sorry we didn't get more done this episode, but hopefully next episode will be a little bit more, you know. And if you enjoyed the video, please comment, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. It's very, very much appreciated. Oh, it's solidified on me. Good God. It's hard to use all that this way. But yeah, next episode I'll get the pottery done. Oh man, put the torch out. And all that. I'm guessing that opens up the blacksmith line. So, and I'm gonna try to find something for that and all these rocks and stuff. And we'll try to get moving through the quest book a little bit more. Yeah, until next episode, take care, and I will see you then.